Hi, today we're taking a look at Siege Warfare Cybertron Impactor. And no, not this guy. He's holding up the backdrop. So first thing I want to point out is the color here. My camera is making this look blue. In person, it is really, really purple. I mean, purple, purple. I don't know why my camera's picking it up as blue. You can see up on the cannon here, that's more the color on the inside of the spots here than what you're seeing. So who is Impactor? Impactor is typically the leader of the Wreckers before either Ultra Magnus or Springer take over, depending on the continuities. Usually Springer. He's usually hard, gruff, and is incredibly tough. I didn't mean for any of that to rhyme. In some continuities, he's friends with Megatron before the war. As far as the toy goes, it is kind of fun. I only have one little grievance for it, and I'll get into that in a second here. So it does look like a tank. It is a tank. It does move. The turret piece does go up and down. I do want to point out that this toy is really tight. This is probably the tightest modern Transformers toy I've ever had. It is constantly having for me to almost like force pieces. The one grievance I have is this piece here where the feet go in robot mode. They're supposed to like tab in a way, but mine won't do it. So they keep popping out. So it's kind of preventing him from being able to roll. But overall, it is pretty good. Comes with two features. It comes with this cannon here, and it comes with this extra cannon gun, which if you get up close, you'll recognize if you've ever read the comics. So as far as transformation goes, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I'm going to put it to the side. We're going to come over here. We're going to open up the feet like this. These are going to swing forward. And then you're going to tuck them up and in. You can pull out the feet this way. This part, you're going to fold back. It's going to connect. This piece, again, is really tight. You can see it's kind of like a T shape. You got to kind of force it in. And this is where I get worried with these things, but it gets in there quite well. Go ahead and sand them out. Let's go ahead and readjust the height here. Again, it is much more purple in person and orange. Next step, this is kind of a little bit fun. So this chest piece here, you got to kind of lift it up. It tabs in, and sometimes it tabs in tight and you have to force it off. Other times it works, like just then. Then you can come out here, you're going to take the gun out, and you're going to pull these up to the side. Get up. Once they're up, you can go ahead and push them down like this. Twist around so the bicep is facing forward. Bring down the chest. This part rotates over here. When you plug it in, when it goes into robot mode, vehicle mode, this piece right here goes inside that circle to hold it in place. For the head, you're going to go ahead and lift up here. This tabs into his head. Now, the head was hard for me to get up before. It's really in there. I mean, really, really in there. One of those times I wish I had fingernails. All right. Okay, then. I'm going to hit pause and get the head out. No, wait. I think I got it. Nope, definitely hitting pause. Be right back. What I did is I took the gun, I poked it under, pushed up, and that popped the head out. The head comes up with his Mr. T mohawk. You churn it around. You go ahead and you bring these pieces down. Now the hands. Yes, he comes with two hands. We'll get to that. Flip out. The gun, the main gun, you can do a couple things with. You can store it in the back here or on the arms, or, as it should be, in the hands. This other little gun here, you can either attach it to this gun here, you can leave it up here, or you can do what you should do. What you do is you take the hand, return it back to where it was in vehicle mode, tab it in, and now he has this harpoon hook, which gives him much more of that Generation 1 look. As far as articulation, he's got elbows, he can do his arms, his head can rock a little bit. It does twist side to side, not much. Legs can go forward, they go backward. He's got full knees. Ankles, because of the way the ankles are, and again, this is the weakest part of the toy, the feet ankles. They don't tab into anything in robot mode. They can go, if you do it right, they can go almost all the way in, and then they can go all the way out, giving them some advantage here. And then, because of how his transformation is, you can actually get him to touch his toes if you can untap that. But otherwise, he is fantastic. Let's go ahead and look at his sculpt here. Now, his lips come out really, really pouty looking. Oops, wrong side. So, he comes with very thick, full lips, which is just what he wanted. But at certain angles, it looks like he's kind of scowling, so it doesn't look bad. Overall, it's a great toy. Really like it, especially because of the fact that all the pieces are really tight, and it is a fun transformation with how the feet transform. I just wish they tabbed in a little bit better. Overall, it is a wonderful toy. It actually has kind of a little bit of a weight to it in comparison to, let's say, Sideswipe. And it has sort of a gravitas for it, feeling for it. And I do love having it. It goes really well with the different Transformers toys I have. I'm going to go ahead and just show you real quick. With Siege Sideswipe, he is taller by about a head and a half. And let's see, who else do I have out? And just to give you a hint here, I'll show him with Masterpiece Road Rage. And he comes up just a head short of her. Now, I have been working on reviews for Road Rage, and today's thing was actually supposed to be Ectotron, but my video editing software that has the videos isn't working right now. But overall, it is a fantastic figure. It is great, especially if you are a collector like I am who's trying to get all the Generation 1 characters' first mass-release toys. This isn't Impactor's first toy. The first one was part of a Collector's Club deal, I think. But this is the first one that's been available to mass release. Again, only complaints are the feet and how they kind of just don't really tab in. They just kind of sit there both in robot and vehicle mode. And just he's a wee bit tight, so be careful when you're transforming him. Otherwise, fantastic figure. I can't wait to have him on my display. I'm going to have to go up to get my Generation Springer out of storage so he has someone to stand with. Thank you very much for watching the review. I will get Ectotron up in the next few days. I also will have Skyhawk up soon. And I should have another blind box figure opening up. Alright, thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and have a good October.